Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for June 2023. Hope you guys are all doing great. I'm going to take a second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Pisces out there, so just take what does resonate and do leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the monthly readings are a bit predictive in nature, so if these events are not occurring right now, they may occur in the next few weeks. Spirit, what would you like Pisces to know for the month of June? All right, so there's a transformation of some sort coming in June. Let's see what's crossing that. Could be an ending as well. Yeah, the World. So there's something ending here, or it could be transforming. It could be a cycle that's ending, but there's an ending, so a new beginning can happen. Let's see what's happened in the past. Ace of Swords. You got clarity on something. You got crystal clear on something in your life, and that's causing either this transformation or an ending. Let's see why all this is happening. It could have been through a conversation that you've had. Three of Wands. Yeah, you're waiting. This is all happening because you're waiting. You're waiting for things, your ships to come in, for things to come in that you feel that you're entitled to, or that you want or deserve. What's on your mind is the Fool, a new start. So you're thinking about this new start. So this shouldn't come as a surprise to you. Let's look and see what is going on in June. Show me June. Okay, so you have the Six of Cups. This could be a soulmate connection here. Definitely something about love, though. For some of you, it could be someone from the past coming back. Let's see your energy. Feels more like soulmate energy, though. You're showing up as the Chariot in reverse. So that tells me that you're pausing here. This is all happening because you're waiting. There's a pause. You're taking a pause. You're not moving forward, but I feel like you're gearing up to do so. Now, what's coming towards you is the Lovers in reverse. So this could be a new love trying to come in. It would definitely be a soulmate, so be aware of that. It would be a very strong soulmate. This could also be someone from your past, though. Again, the same type of energy, so it could be even both. It is a sign of Gemini, but don't get too hung up on the signs. Spirit's advice is the Magician in the reverse. So there could be some form of manipulation here, or it could be that there's some difficulty in manifesting this. We'll clarify. Let's see what your outcome is at the end of the month. The Hangman in reverse. So the period of waiting will end. All this is happening because you're waiting. That's going to end, and you're going to be looking at something differently here. Something that had you bound, something that had you feeling a little trapped. You'll be looking at it differently. All right, so the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Coins. All right, so stability is very important to you. I can see that. This is underlying energy. So you could be a little bit guarded. You could be focusing on your money right now. And it could also be that you're holding on to something here. So let's clarify your spread. Spirit-wise, the Death card here. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, something is ending that was unbalanced. Sign of Sagittarius, by the way. Thank you, Spirit. And the Hierophant. Okay, so something unbalanced is ending. You may have gotten advice from somebody about this, but it looks like you may have a commitment coming in. Yeah, something committed is coming in. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Ah, the Devil. So you realized that something was toxic. You had a strong attraction towards whatever this is. I can see that you were very tempted by it, but I see that ending now. It's an unbalanced connection. it was a strong temptation for you, but you got clarity, likely through a conversation, that this was just very toxic. And I do see that ending, all right? And you're waiting here. You have a waiting energy, and you're obsessing, you're worrying. But I don't know why, because I can see you have a new beginning on your mind, and I can see that this toxic connection that was unbalanced is ending, but you have a commitment coming in. So let's see why the Fool is here. Page of Cups. Perhaps you don't want to make another decision that doesn't go well. That's new love as well. So you're thinking about new love. You're thinking about a new love. You're thinking about a new beginning, but you're worried and you're waiting. Let's look at June for you. Spirit, show me June for Pisces. You know what it looks like is, it looks like, Pisces, you may have felt a little bit burnt by somebody in the past, and you don't want to make the same mistake twice. That's what it's looking like. Show me June for Pisces. So you may be being very cautious here. All right, let's clarify. 5 of Wands reversed. 4 of Coins. That's strong energy because it's your underlying energy as well. Ace of Wands. The Hangman in reverse. And that's in your outcome. 5 of Swords. 2 of Cups reversed. 4 of Swords reversed. And the 7 of Cups. All right. So Pisces, I see you coming out of conflict with somebody from your past. There's something that's still lingering in your energy. And I see you ending that conflict, coming out of that conflict. You're very guarded with this person, but you're still kind of holding on to them. I see this in the first week of June. Some of you guys are going to have a new beginning, and it may be very sexual in nature. This will be likely around the second, I would say the end of the first week into the second week. And it's going to cause an epiphany for you. It's going to cause you, this new beginning is going to cause you to look at things very differently. Yeah, I'm seeing a very sexual, like, new beginning in the end of the first week to the second week. And it's like the waiting is over. There's no more waiting. So by the middle of the month, you're going to have this epiphany. You're going to be looking at life differently. You're going to be looking at the past person differently. Now, some of you, it could be this past person that you just come back together with this person. There's a sexual encounter, I guess you would say. And then you may realize that it's over, it's done. And I can see that timeline for someone, because then I'm seeing conflict happening again. I see pride coming in. I see a heavier conflict than was there before. And it will lead to a complete ending. Yeah. So some of you have someone new. It doesn't look like, it almost looks like you're playing the field here, Pisces. You're starting connections and ending connections, starting connections, ending connections. And all the while, this person from the past is lingering in your energy. Some of you are going to have a sexual encounter with that person, and you're going to realize that this is in your head, that this is not what you want. And that's what it's going to take for you to realize it. For others, you have a sexual new beginning with someone, and you you're really smitten by that person. Either way, I see conflict in the third week with the person from the past. And I see you finally accepting that ending. I see a complete ending. You're not on the same page with that person. And that's when your healing is going to begin. That's when your healing begins. I mean, you've been healing a little bit the whole time, but I see a big change. I'm also seeing that you're going to let this person know it's over, it's done. That will be in the third week, going into the fourth week. And then I see in the end of the month, you really looking at all the different options that's available. Again, it's that playing the field type of energy. There could be some confusion for some of you because of the different options that you have. And you are still healing. But yeah, I see you just not really settling on any one person, although you're waiting for that to happen. You're looking for that. You desire this person, but you just aren't finding that person just yet. Let's see your energy. Why is the Chariot in reverse? Why is the Chariot in reverse? Some of you may be feeling a little bit stuck right now. All right, we have the Two of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Two of Wands reversed. And we have the Eight of Wands reversed. Yeah, you're feeling a little stuck right now. There's this pause that's going on because you're kind of trying to feel your way through this, healing from the past. There's still some of their energy with you, and you really want a new beginning in love. You want to have that relationship. So there's a little bit of feeling stuck during this pause, but I see that you're making a decision that you're going to be happy. You want to be happy. And I also see you blocking this person that chose to go in another direction. I see you going in a different direction now and blocking that person. Yeah, no longer communicating, just kind of cutting them off because you want to be happy. All right, so let's see why the Lovers is in reverse. All right, we have the Nine of Wands reversed. We have the King of Cups, water sign energy. That would be Pisces, like yourself, Scorpio or Cancer. Could just be indicating that this person is very focused on you. And then we have the Five of Cups. So the person that is in your energy, I do feel like this is the person from the past. I feel like they are kind of moving past the hurt and the pain. I do think that there's still a lack of trust within this connection. The two of you are not on the same page. You're not seeing each other eye to eye. This person thinks about the past frequently, though. Yeah, they do. And I do feel like this person has genuine feelings for you. They're very focused on you. At times, there's a lack of trust, though, like I'm saying. And I'm seeing also that they sit in the memories. There's a sadness about this person. And I do think they kind of keep an eye on you. I'm also seeing for some of you, there's someone who's trying to come into your energy, but they don't feel like, they may feel like you're not over someone. And they're actually accurate because most of you are still holding on to someone. And so that's causing a lack of trust for them. All right, let's see what Spirit's advice is. Why is the Magician in reverse? Why is the Magician in reverse? The Empress, Libra, Taurus energy. Ace of Cups reversed. And the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, so Spirit is saying that you have prosperity coming your way, to know your self-worth. that things may not be manifesting right now, but they will. There's something to do with manipulation, having gone through some manipulation. I actually feel like I need to move these cards. There's an ending here that was caused because of deceit and manipulation. Okay, and it's caused you to have possibly some doubt as to whether or not you have everything it takes in order to have the life that you want and have the love that you want. And Spirit is saying you do. Spirit is saying take on the Empress energy here, because you in and amongst yourself are very prosperous, to know your self-worth and to sit back and allow it to come to you. Yeah. But this ending from this past person was due to manipulation and deceit. So you've got much better coming your way. Let's look at your outcome. Yeah, and definitely value yourself here, Pisces. Be sure that you are focused upon, you know, your needs and making sure that your needs are being met. And I just heard, and be your beautiful self. I love that. Okay. So we have the Nine of Swords. We have Justice in reverse. And the Queen of Wands. So you have a sign of Libra. You also have Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries here. So what I'm seeing here is, again, you're freeing yourself. It's gonna take a moment to do that. I see that it's this waiting period is ending. So you're going to get unstuck. You're waiting because you feel like you've been treated wrong. There was an injustice done here. And that's what's keeping you from moving forward. It's still in your energy. It still causes you pain. It causes you to feel worried and upset. By the end of the month, you're going to be looking at that entire thing very differently, because I do feel that someone is coming into your energy, and it's going to be somebody who is extremely attractive. They have it going on. This person could be a boss, or they could be a business owner perhaps, but there's somebody that is very attractive, very charismatic. People like to be around this person, and they carry themselves extremely well. They're used to getting attention, but you're so focused on the past and on the injustice that was done that it's difficult for you to see this person. And so I see healing happening for you by the end of the month. And I do see some confusion, but I also see you looking at all the options that you have. And I feel like you're going to look at this injustice and everything that was done in a very different light by the end of the month. What is it they say? They say that rejection is God's protection. Because I'm telling you, you've got somebody really good coming in for you. All right, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. Underlying energy, and that does tell me that there's going to be likely some communication either from you or to you, and it could be rather sharply delivered, but it will be truthful. And it will be about this person or this situation that you're holding on to. All right, let me pull an oracle card for you, and we'll wrap up your reading. All right, you have number 28, movement. Let's see what that's about. Movement. You are in a time of positive forward motion. This is the time for positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. See, I told you. You're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts and you now know the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear, so let it go and move forward. Well, that summed that reading up perfectly. All right, guys, I hope this has been helpful for you. If it has resonated with you at all, please be sure to hit that like button. It will help with the algorithm and get the readings out a little bit more. And then also, if you haven't subscribed and you would like to do so, I would be very grateful. Be sure you hit the bell at the side and you'll be notified when I upload your readings. Until I see you guys in about a week for your weekly reading, namaste.